Hello everyone, welcome to the introduction video about Manthra. So this will be a short video introducing you to what different capabilities of Manthra is, what is the UI like, how do we manage and organize things, what is the ideology behind why Manthra has been built, etc. But then in the later videos, we will go through some of the advanced use cases, including the agents and AI assistants, etc. So, fundamentally, at heart, Mantra is actually a note taking app, something which many of us have been using for our professional life. Maybe you're a freelancer, maybe you're a student, but we all have used at some point some sort of a note taking app, which is like you use it for task management, you use it to manage your reminders, your calendars, maybe to store your files, etc. So mantra is that at heart. So something that you are already used to. So we didn't want to build anything completely new. But all the capabilities, all the AI capabilities, has been built on top of that. So that that can be used to kind of make your life a bit more easier. Adding more capabilities to it. The assistants, the databases, the agents that 24/7 works for you, etc. So that's the whole concept behind Mantra. So let me just take you through what Mantra is first, and then we'll go through kind of different kinds of use, etc. So Mantra fundamentally has workspaces. So these workspaces are the ones which you can add pages here, as you can see. And let me open a page that I had kept ready. So inside the pages, there is a lot of blocks that you can add. Those blocks are, starting with text, headings, bulleted list, numbered list, check boxes, all kinds of text for text, and as well as other kind of like codes. If you want to actually input code, etc. All that is supported within the Mantra pages as different blocks. So what you need to do is like, so for example, if you want to add a heading, like this is a heading, and then the next is a text. So you want to added some text here, and then you want to add a quote. So you can add a quote here. Here is an interesting quote. So it's something that and of course, as you can see here, I have actually uh, pasted an image. So that's also something that you can actually do. Pay images or files, etc. You can actually input into the pages as well. So again, everything is available with the slash command, and as you can see, it's a file, and using the file, you can actually upload things to the page. So this is how the pages are built. There is a share option that I'll come to it a bit later, but in this there is also the advanced types like the database and forms. Sorry, yeah. Now, so that is like how Mantra is actually like built. So blocks goes into pages, and then pages goes into workspaces. So workspaces are something that you can share with your team, etc. Pages are something that you can share with public. So we'll come to that. But as you can see here in this picture, Mantra is here. Mantra's AI assistant is always there within Mantra to help you out. Like, for example, to create pages, to create content for you, to input data into the database for you, etc. Then there is the task management reminders, which you will see now soon in a My Day view. Then there is the databases, etc. So to help you understand what the My Day view is, yes. So here, let me add a task. So I will add a task here, and here is an important task. And of course, when you press enter, if you are entering a task, it will automatically go into another task. But here is a reminder. So as I wanted to show you that you can actually click and make it into kind of anything. So I am making it into a reminder. And once these are added, so reminders and tasks, of course, we don't have any dates here. That's on purpose. We will now go into the My Day view. So now let's discuss the My Day view. My Day view, you can actually filter based on the workspaces and then also based on the pages. So as you can see, whatever we added, it was on the first page. Now, as you can see here, the tasks and reminders that we added have appeared here. Here you can actually drag and drop these reminders and kind of task, so that the dates, the due dates are updated. The same way you can see the weekly view as well as the day view. Because now we have selected the workspaces and the page, you can have different views, Kanban view as well as the list view. So in the Kanban view, you will need to set the task. So only tasks has the status. So say for example, this task is actually in progress. And of course, these are actually editable. And say if you are done, I want to change this to green color, I can. And then it will show up. If you want to add more status, you can add. And you can actually manage per workspace different statuses, so that if you are using one for a project which has different statuses, you can use in another workspace for another project which has different statuses. So this is basically what the my day view can do for you. Like again, the list is quite list views, like it shows everything, kind of you can filter it based on the statuses, and due date, you can sort it by due date, etc. There is one more thing that would come up here when you actually integrate your Google Calendar. Your Google Calendar items are also shown within your calendar view here. Right, now let's move into the My Files view. So My Files view is a single place where you can actually see all the files that you have uploaded. So here I had uploaded to show you that this image has been uploaded as a file here. And of course, the My Files view supports both block as well as the list views. And here you can actually, if already they're present, you can actually go to the page and see that, okay, this is from where this image is. So that's the My Files view. So in the separate video about files, we'll be showing like this. Like if you have a PDF or an MD file or a text file that you have uploaded, it will index and learn about it, and then you can actually chat with it. So again, all of those files and statuses would also come here in the My File section. Then there is the My Agent section. As said, we need to set up one. There's quite a lot of kind of interesting things that you can do here. So we'll dedicate a separate video for the My Agents view. And as I said, we also support a curated kind of skills library, which you can actually use with your Mantra agents. Now, again, here is the workspaces view, where, as I was saying, workspaces are something that can be shared. So here it says that this workspace, you are the owner, and also you can actually share with some colleague, maybe make them an admin where they can manage members, etc., or they are just a member who can create and edit content. Now, there is no view only access. That is because of something that we will see next, because that those are managed by the public pages. So every account that is created with Mantra actually gets a kind of under the profile. You can actually see that there is a public site URL. So this is included with the free version itself for everyone. So I create my private handle and I save here, and I get this link as my private handle.manthra.app, and you can actually share. So that's what you can actually use this for. So of course it has a profanity checker, and if somebody else have already taken it, you cannot have the same username, so you have to have your own private handle at Mantra. And of course it shows you like what is the current usage. It supports 50 pages under free usage, 5 workspaces. So totally, like for all 5 workspaces, you can 50 is the maximum pages that you can have, so 10 pages per workspace, like ideally. And of course the total storage allowed is 5 GB based on the files you upload. And of course the AI queries that you would have done, so it shows like 100 queries per month. So that we will see in a separate video about AI assistant. And then we'll go into the plan and billing later, but we allow a lot of integrations. You can actually connect your Google Calendar, so that all the events, it's a read-only view, but it will give you a complete picture and will show in the My Day view as well. Now, under the AI agents, it will show you like, if you want to kind of add, like you bring your own key and you want to add a AI, like OpenAI or Anthropic key here or Claude key here, you can actually add that here. And all the agents that you created will show up here with their health status. And under developer, already like Mantra comes with its own MCP server. It has its own kind of you can actually have its own keys. Basically, like when you create Mantra agents, it creates its own kind of keys, and it uses that to interact with Mantra itself. So I mean, there are a few kind of features, like of course we support a dark mode as well, and actually dark mode is really nice in this case to look at. Of course, that's according to me. But some of the things like event emails and pages copied emails, that you will actually get if you copy someone. That brings me back to the idea that you need to see the public page what it is. So say for example I want to share this first page. Say let's make it a bit more beautiful, like you can add cover here. We support the Unsplash. So let's see, we select a nice cover image for this, and I want to share this. So it will be a my public page, and as you would have seen, like the my private handle was already added there. And if you can copy and save, this is like available to anyone on basically to use. And of course you can, if somebody actually sees it, they can create copy it to their own workspace and use it. As I said, like if you are a personal trainer, or if you are a dietitian, or if you have some sort of small business, or even if you are a student who want to share a study plan with your friend, then you can actually use this feature to do that. So yeah, so this is basically what Mantra is. And I hope that you will tune into more videos to understand how Mantra AI agent works. I'll just leave you with a small glimpse. So here is the Mantra AI assistant, which you can always get from this button here. Of course, this is a feedback button, but then from either from the button here or from here. And here you can actually see its power. I'll just show a simple thing. Hi, I am getting into a meeting. Of course, that is a small mistake. Uh, can you create a new page for me with a meeting notes template? Uh, Please don't add too many dashes, etc. as placeholders. Just have sections for attendees, um, action points, discussion points, etc. So it says what it is going to do. So as I said, like you just need to give it a yes command, and on your workspace that you are actually in, as you can see here, it will create its own a page for you as it has promised. I said all the your AI assistant chat history is available here, as well as in the settings. Yeah, it has created a template with 9 blocks. So as you can see, it has created it for you so that you can add more things here when you're actually in the meeting. But then again, coming back, it is working on the workspace as in the Mantra workspace. Like you can actually add, like why there is a drop down is because you can actually add external intelligence to it, so that you can actually talk to that, get some points, and then use that to create notes as well. But I will leave you at that because we will need a separate video to show about the Mantra AI assistant.